What's going on, everyone, and welcome to another figure unboxing. And today we've got something a bit different. We've got the Banpresto combination battle between All For One and All Might. Now I do like the Banpresto figures. I've got quite a few of them. I prefer the Figure Art Zero a bit more, but I do like how these ones are kind of like a bit like a diorama. So it's supposed to recreate the scene and look like they are fighting. A bit like the scene from Season 3 of My Hero Academia, when All Might and All For One are having their big fight. Now, let's get this open. Yeah, these aren't as premium as the Figure Art Zero. They're both made by Bandai, but the Banpresto line are as premium. They're still pretty cool. I do like some of the figures that came out with them over the years. They come in a nice art box, not as premium as the Figure Art Zero boxes. But yeah, they're still pretty cool. Oh, it's one of the first base piece, the one that comes with All For One. All For One seems to be wrapped in bubble wrap. He didn't wrap All Might in bubble wrap, he's just in the plastic bag that he's in. So All For One's come in a bit of extra protection. Yeah, I think they're a new line of Banpresto figures, these new combination battle ones. I've not seen that many of them recently. One of the problems is whenever I do see them in my local Forbidden Planet or Travelling Man, is they tend to just have one. Like in a lot of places, they might just have like one of these and not have the other version, so you'd have to find the other one in a different shop. I don't know why a lot of the shops aren't stocking the same one, but yeah, you do end up having to find the other one. But luckily I managed to find both of these in the same shop. Yeah, that's really nice. All For One figure by Banpresto. I know that, like I said, they're not as premium, but the detail's still pretty cool on these. I don't have any All For One figures. I've got a couple of pop figures of All For One, but I don't have any normal figures. I do want to try and get I did see a resin statue of this scene also, which is pretty cool, but it's not currently available, so I'd have to keep a lookout on eBay or something. Let's get that slotted in there. Now for All Might. Yeah, like I said, he doesn't come in the bubble wrap. They just put him in a plastic bag. And there we have All Might. It's pretty cool. It's got his right side is a bit more muscular than the left side. As you can see, he's losing his power. He's got hollow cheeks and sunken eyes, as All For One says. But yeah, it's a really cool figure. I did love the scene in the show of this battle in Season 3, when All For One makes his grand appearance and fights All Might again. I know we didn't get to see the first battle that they have, but getting to see All For One in action and All Might at almost pretty much full power, as much as he can be, as he is losing control because he's passed on One For All. Well, he's passed on his power to Deku. So in the fight, it is actually the last time we get to see All Might at that power level. But yeah, it's a really nice piece, as you can see, like on All For One as well, when he's using all his different quirks and stacks them all together, ends up having this giant giant right arm, which he intends on just obliterating All Might with one punch. I think he thinks he's going to be able to do it, or something similar to that, but All Might's not as easily defeated. And as All For One knows, he's defeated him once before. You see his face. You see his face quite damaged here. This breathing thing here, breathing apparatus that helps All For One breathe because of the damage done last time that they had a fight. And you can see it's all broken off here. You can't really see his eyes because that's just the way his face is currently in the show. Yeah, reminds me a bit like Darth Vader, how Anakin has to have a mask on to help him breathe. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I've always liked All For One's character. I like a good villain in an anime, and my favourite villain's probably Sasuke Aizen from Bleach. But I did love All For One. I do like I like Toichiro from Mob Psycho. But yeah, I've always liked All For One. He is a pretty cool villain. You know, he's not really a nice guy, pretty horrible guy, but the hallmarks of a great villain are if you hate them. If you really do hate them, then I guess they're doing a good job, aren't they? But yeah, it's a really amazing piece. I need to get some more of these combination battle figures by Banpresto. I think I have seen some Jujutsu Kaisen ones. They'll be pretty cool. You can get Ayui Todo and Yuji Itadori fighting Haname, which is a pretty cool scene. I might have to try and get that one. And you can get, I think there was a Gojo fighting Jogo. That'll be a pretty cool one. But yeah, I'll have to keep a lookout and try and find some of these other figures. Not just buying them one together. As I said, some of the shops seem to be selling them as. But yeah, there we go. All Might versus All For One. Now I will have to get some more better premium quality figures. I'm surprised they don't do these in Figata Zero yet, because it is quite My Hero Academia is quite a popular anime at the moment. It has been for the last I don't want to say 4 years or so, or 4 or 5 years. It's been hugely popular, like Demon Slayer. I'm not saying it's as big as Demon Slayer, but it's a very popular anime. I didn't come to it when it first came out. I think I joined it around season 2, or when season 3 was coming out, and then I managed to catch up. But yeah, I thought it's a really amazing show. Sometimes when they're doing stuff in the school, the training arcs or some of the school stuff, I don't find it as interesting as when the villains are there, or when they're doing some of the big battles, or some of the more important stuff in the show. But we get a lot of character development arcs and episodes in many animes, and I guess that it's just for character development. So it's not useless watching it. It does you do find out more about the characters and stuff. But yeah, just all the school stuff, I prefer it when they're outside the school dealing with the villains and the serious incidents that are going on in the world. Like whenever Shigaraki and the League of Villains are around, or Despo and his league, and they end up joining together to become Paranormal League of Villains, I think they were called. I can't remember now, but yeah, it's pretty good when they're into it. Like I say, All For One, we don't really see him for the first 2 seasons, but he does make an appearance in season 3. I won't really say what happens in the series, but it's great that we get to see him. But yeah, there we have 2 amazing Banpresto figures. Like I say, these are, because they're not as premium, so these cost around £30 here in the UK. As I've said, Figata Zeros vary from, because you can get smaller ones like a Nezuko, the small Nezuko one. She only costs £60, and she's a Figata Zero one, but generally range between £80 to over £100. Whereas these are only £30 each, and I think they're pretty cool for the price of what they are. As we see, All Might going to use his United States of Smash and obliterate All For One. And there we have it, another amazing Bandai figure. This time two Banpresto ones, 2 of the combination battle ones that go together. These are the first time getting some of these ones, and I think they are really cool. I think they look quite good as a diorama. It's like a fighting piece. Shows shows like the scene from Series 3 when they're both fighting. But yeah, I'll have to get some more of those. I think it's a really cool and amazing figure. Thank you for watching. Please give us a like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more figure unboxings.